This is Colm McGuigan for iFLTV. I'm back with the main man, Oscar De
What's
Hoya.
up, brother?
I last see you in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
You enjoy yourself in Saudi?
Yeah, no, it's always beautiful. It's always nice being there. They treat us well. Accommodations, everything is just awesome, first class. And what I love about Saudi and Riyadh is that you feel safe. You feel like you can just be out and about, and everything's great and awesome. And so yeah, it's a pretty cool town.
Oscar, you got another win over Eddie Hearn with Virgil Ortiz beating Madrimov. How happy were you about that?
I mean, look, it's pretty cool that the media now, is looking for a winner, right? Matchroom, Golden Boy. It's great for the sport. It's great for boxing. It creates a buzz. It creates attention. But yeah, Virgil Ortiz did his job. Look, we knew that Virgil Ortiz is special. And we know that Madrimov is a very good fighter. He's actually a great fighter. But Virgil, has his number. That's the bottom line. Extremely happy for him, and on to the next.
I want to ask you about Gervonta Tank Davis on Saturday night. What did you make of that knockdown?
Yeah, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, call it what it is. It was a great fight. I think was there a little favoritism, from whoever, the commission or the referee. I was actually surprised that the referee allowed that event to take place, to happen, because that referee is a professional referee and he's an experienced referee. So I just feel that he did extremely well against Jervonta Davis. I think Lamont Roach was on his A game, and it was a great fight. I enjoyed it, and Tank Davis is a terrific fighter.
Obviously, this is a massive event in Times Square. How proud are you to be a part of this event?
Yeah, look, to have three fighters, out of the six, is actually it's actually pretty gratifying, knowing that we have the main event, we have a fighter in the co-main event, and the third fight. It's gonna be a blockbuster event. I think this event here is historical. I think everyone should take notice on what happens when promoters come together, what happens when Salah and Turkey has a vision. Closing out Times Square is a dream come true for boxing. It really is, because we've never seen anything like this. So to have possibly 500,000 people watching it for free live in Times Square is going to be the best event ever for boxing.
What's the conversation between you and Turkey Al Sheikh about Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia?
What's the what?
Providing they both win the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Have you already had that conversation?
Yeah, it's been talked about. It's look, first thing is first. You have to win on May 2nd. You have to win. If you don't win, there's no fight. So
is it disrespectful to Jose Ramirez that we're even talking about that?
No, because look, we've seen upsets. We've seen them all the time where somebody overlooks. Look, the one thing about Ryan Garcia Rollies, why I love that matchup, is because in that fight you don't know what's going to happen. Rollies has a strong punch. Ryan has a good chin. Both guys have been out of the ring for a while. I think both guys have something to prove, but it's going to be an explosive, a fun fight to watch, where I have Ryan winning with Ramirez Haney. Look, Haney's been off for about a year. His suspect chin is going to come into play because he got knocked out so bad by Ryan Garcia. So how is he going to react? Ramirez he's a working class hard worker in the gym every single day, doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, just lives, breathes boxing. He's going to be in his A game, and he has pop. So if he catches Devin, bye-bye. Plans are over. So that's how this fight can pan out. That's how this event can pan out. You never know who's going to win. Look at Barboza with Teofimo. I mean, that's a pick'em fight. I think that fight there is a pick'em fight. It's going to be a good event, and yeah, let's all enjoy it.
Oscar, what do you make? Last one. What do you make of Canelo's skull?
Canelo
versus Skull.
I seriously cannot say anything about it. I don't know who Skull is. I do not know who Skull, and I'm a boxing guy. I swear, I'm not just saying this because it's Canelo and I don't like Canelo. I'm saying this because I do not know who Skull is. I've never seen him fight. So all I know is that he's Cuban. And when I hear Cuban, you better be careful because he's going to have a lot of movement. He's going to have a lot of footwork. And that gives Canelo trouble. Anybody who moves like Erilanzi Lara, everybody who moves like Floyd Mayweather, who goes side to side boxing Canelo, who's on his quicksand feet, is going to beat him. So will it be a good fight? Who knows? Because I don't know Skull, but I think Skull, just being a Cuban, is going to give him difficulties because he boxes.
Final one. You know Terence Crawford. Does he beat Saul Canelo Alvarez?
I'm going by history and what history has taught me, and that is a good little man has never beaten a good big man. So I have to say that Crawford will not beat Canelo. Who knows? I might be wrong. Crawford might prove everyone wrong, the whole world wrong, but on paper, it's never happened. So, but it's a good fight.
If Canelo never faces David Benavidez, does that taint his legacy?
Absolutely. 1,000%. Because Benavidez has not only called him out, has not only been mandatory several times for years, has not only backed off from talking shit to Canelo, because remember, Canelo said, well, I don't give him the opportunity because he's talking shit about me. Like, what? We're in the sport of talking shit. We're in the sport of smack talk, right? How can you not give a guy an opportunity just because he's talking shit? It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, imagine if Frazier wasn't talking shit to Muhammad Ali or vice versa. Imagine, me and Vargas weren't talking shit. You wouldn't get these big mega events, these exciting fights. So I do not understand it, but hey, it's his career.
Well, Oscar De Hoya, thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.